The Esports World Cup was absolutely insane. From winning back-to-back world championships to taking the EWC in the next tournament, OpTic are well and truly the best team in the world. Let's take a look at how they did it, with every OpTic Gaming highlight from the Esports World Cup.
Haven't really had a good team push, but you got players like Shotzzy who hit routes, thinking about the long game. Now just going to play his life, allow his teammates to get near him.
Slow and steady now through the back line. On the connect, clean up, immaculate. Shotzzy now to hard point, gets the break. 3 dead in the feed, wonderful work from OpTic.
Oh, but the spawns are not being blocked, so 5 Fears at least have one player with an opportunity to make a play. Hixie's information is already going to be gained by Hook. He's going to get taken care of, and now you got Mercules creating an extra layer from top cat. This is going to be very difficult for 5 Fears to even get close towards this hard point.
He gets away with his life for now. He gets a tiny bit of information. A lot of players now flooding through from 5 Fears. Lurking from behind. Oh, timing not good enough. Hixie now fighting his way forward. Can he get 2 here? No. Shotzzy on the front line now. Still soaking away OpTic with the lead.
That is perfect, man. Final 25 seconds looking like it's also going to go their way, and 5 Fears giving it their last hurrah from the front side. Exceed is able to line up with double, but the cleanup kills come in favor of OpTic. And already Shotzzy on 7 in a row. This was the guy who hit the long route at the end of that P1, was the only player to do that position, and then he makes the most of it. Cruise missile already earned.
Yeah, fully streaked. We'll see that come into play in a moment. A nice hard point to use it. Here we go, though. He goes to take the low road, Yalla, towards that hard point, and it's open for business now. P3. A hard point that teams can get a fantastic amount of time on, and that is going to be a couple of...
On the Shotzzy, a big one-on-one gunfight. Now it's all on Hook. Just simply play his life as long as he possibly can.
He's holding it. 2 players on the side of the point. Here we go. 5 Fears with time. OpTic trying to make the play in through the back. Slow and steady, but they don't necessarily have the time to make this happen. Hook's now vacated point. Has him secure on the back line. OpTic now on the pinch.
Yeah, they're blocking the spawns. This is a great play right here from Hook. To at least keep the numbers on their side. You still got to apply pressure in towards the hard point. Now you got a little bit of assistance from the Batman. Mr. Dashy finds 2. That's all 4 dead. The break is clean, and OpTic are going to take the lead.
About halfway through what we call the money hill. A very, very important hard point to run the score line up. Good job there for OpTic. 30 clean seconds to play for here. They've got 10 of it so far. 20 more to go. Another lead change for OpTic. As Hook there on a 5 spree. Not able to get himself that hellstorm just yet. If he gets it from inside of the hard point, additional points going his way, but for now, it's a clean 30-second gain there from P4.
Yeah, that's only going to cause you more problems if Hook is able to earn himself a cruise missile, because you still know that Shotzzy has one in the back pocket. You're able to slay your way out of that P4 and already flipped the spawn, so 5 Fears now playing from the back foot. You need to start to play ahead.
Yeah, it's the back foot indeed. I mean, the time was great from the start too, but as we go into our second set of hard points, back towards the middle of the map we go. Round for OpTic on attack. It's going to be Hook with the bomb in his hands as we now dive towards what could be a bloodbath by opening. Indeed it is. Trades complete. Dashy gets himself another. Big Bruce nearly all 3. And now 1v1 as Shotzzy presses forward, full knowledge that Hixie is tagged.
He knows that he's weak. He's trying to locate him, and he's able to spot him on the exit. So no more chasing game. Let's just get the bomb down.
And this is 2 smart players. We are thinking hard here, boys. A cerebral approach. And now the bomb planted. Hixie through driveway, spotted. The quick reposition finds himself some cover, and the fight is on. But a smooth move there from Shotzzy gets him into the round. And that will be that. Another fantastic look here on Hacienda.
Perfectly played right there from Shotzzy. He understands, all right, Hixie's one shot. He's most likely going to try to get out of dodge. Fire again, strikes for the first blood. We thought Dashy was going to line up a 3-piece here, but once Shotzzy commits on that one-on-one gunfight, realizes, okay, he's working his way through bottom line. He's no longer going to come from their spawn. So he has to work through mid doors or through the flank side of garage, and just sets himself up perfectly to watch both angles and catches the timing to secure the...
One problem down. Next problem, Shotzzy. Dashy eats a ton of 9 mil. Still standing, though. Damage there from Hook on the cross, making his way over. Can't even get caught out. Exceed still alive in this position. Capsule in the play now. And this is not over yet. Hook still going. 40 seconds on the game clock.
And they have to waste time, though, to try to locate Shotzzy. He has won another massive one-on-one gunfight in towards top ammo and wins the second. So that pushed that from 5 Fears to try to retake their spawn to push right through the front door, instantly gets shut down. Now you got no more respawns, and Shotzzy is still dominating in your spawn.
Still going, still rocking. 5, looking for the 6th, and all he's doing is burning the clock. There's 17 seconds to play, not only in the map, but here in the match. 3 lives to 9. Can anyone now get forward? Fire finds a kill. 10 seconds stopped. Dashy trying to find the kill. Great damage. Pressure now on. No one's been able to get him out of the zone just yet. Shotzzy cuts through mid, and this could be the moment you needed, and it indeed is. Exceed the last man, the last hope in the series, as OpTic, strictly business here in Riyadh, take care of their first series 3-0. 2 from Shotzzy so far in our 4 rounds of play. Trophy bangs off the back of Dashy's head. It doesn't deter the play though. Kremp's going to try to catch an angle here, but an awkward moment there with the ladder. It might be changing the plan, but that's the bomb being planted. Man advantage for OpTic.
OpTic have so many strategies, man. We're talking about the initial round aggressive over towards B. Second round, we're going aggressive towards top mid. Now we're instantly hitting in towards A. So Cloud9 have yet to get a read. What is being thrown at them, but still in a 3v3, you can still make something happen with 30 seconds.
Great work out of Dashy here, even with the Jackal. This is the look. Are we getting inside now? Mercules is there with the coverage. 20 seconds to go. Last man left alive. Krem immediately taken care of. OpTic. What a play call. Dashy with the Jackal. They go downstairs. They take care of all those fights handedly. And C9 not equipped for the retake.
Yeah, and Sib was not ready for that, man. Like, you're the player camping over towards Spiral. You're just initially playing for information. But with the pacing, how fast they were to get in towards this site. Easy first blood there for Shotzzy. And then the rookie closes out with 3 on the round. You're the team back on the attack. It's usually been a lot of attacking rounds so far in this game, too. No one wants to make their little mistake, but Shotzzy's just going to set the tone.
Tone set, indeed. Seldom do we see a player walk away with 2 in a situation like that. C9, Sib and Spart. Good luck, boys. Poles apart. They have them isolated, soon to be mutilated. Spart fight, though. He's still alive, Jay.
He's able to find one. OpTic do have the info that the bomb is going to be down towards bottom side of Spiral, so... Or towards Zips, apologies, but... Everyone just stacking on the bottom side of comms. Not going to force a one-on-one gunfight, or not going to commit on it.
Brother.
Just want to keep the numbers on your side.
Wait, oh, Shotzzy was there for it, but wait a minute. Spart. He dealt so much damage to Dashy. How many more players can he take to him with the grave? Nothing. That is it. OpTic. Keep it all together. 6-4 the final score. No round 11. The long way round. And get involved here, but Hook punches a hole through the front. And Kremp now having to worry about both floors. Gwyn through mid. Can he get another? No, but that might be enough to again pull these players back. Dashy now still trying to get involved in the play. Helping out with the capture. Second segment nearly done. No, another save from C9.
Perfect clear out right there from C9. Everyone just valuing their lives once they win a one-on-one. Are trapped in the back of their spawn. Shotzzy's able to find an opening through the garage side. The stun is able to connect for info onto the second. So even with Cloud9 having a good approach there, OpTic give themselves another lifeline.
You got 9 lives left for OpTic. Give a minute though. Stopped on A. Here comes the second segment in the bag. This map is not over yet. The stack is there. OpTic stack the point. They keep the capture going. No one is home. Oh my goodness. A 3-0. And what a comeback. They're in control. OpTic puts C9 to the sword.
An aggressive angle to give them positions to potentially block those back spawns. So Thieves withstand that. Now they got a hold.
Big life here for Dashy. Trying to wait to try to set up sort of a pinch with the teammates from the front, but now Hook, the last one standing, and the trades are good for Thieves. Shotzzy from the front, just trying to hold his life. One player actually spawns way out for 100 Thieves. A bit surprising there, so maybe an opportunity here for OpTic to play through bedroom. But with Shotzzy low and Dashy taking down Mercules, Thieves will try to reestablish the control over the hard point, but they just walk on in. OpTic just take a couple of steps on forward, and now an opportunity for them to put this game out of reach.
And it's 2 players from Thieves all the way across the map. You can't get near the hard point. OpTic are just in a different form these last 2 months. Only need 10 seconds to take map number 1.
Casual stuff here from OpTic. Not the chaos that we've seen over the course of Skyline throughout the entirety of the day. Dashy's going to finish this thing on almost 6 in a row. Last couple of kills to come through, though, and OpTic will cruise their way into a map 1 dominance.
That is unbelievable. We're talking about on the entire season, the best hardpoint team almost gets a 100-point club. Last time, it was a 13-point difference. Shotzzy said, I don't know what the hell they're doing on that side, but they are in prime form, looking unbeatable at the moment.
Had just vacated. Over the top, trying to find Dashy, unable to do so. Perfect response from OpTic defensively. Now they have a 3-life edge, under 60 to play.
And now you have to force Thieves to work the OE. You cannot push your way through well. There's too many quarters to check. on the exit. So now you have to find a different approach. Instantly getting shut down is going to be Envoy. The rest of 100T try to find an opening, but Hydra's going to get caught. 10v5 with only 40 seconds.
Yeah, complete shutdown happening right here with OpTic's defense. Last 3 lives for 100 Thieves. And Shotzzy's cleaning them up. Hydra looking for some sort of a trade, but Mercules right there to pick up where he had left off, now on 5 in a row. He has had an incredible defensive start, 14-5. Holy cow. So Ghosty will see what he can do with his last life. Maybe tally a couple extra kills to reduce that life deficit just a touch, but it'll stay at only 4 ticks of progress. Not the worst case scenario for Thieves, but just a better bounce back from OpTic in my mind.
You got 4 segments. You also have a cruise missile going forward in the rest of this game. Ghosty trying to at least end this round, potentially on a streak, but OpTic are not going to allow him to stay alive. So
Shotzzy taking his route over towards the B side of the map. Dashy quick to join him, but Thieves have responded.
and now they have the numbers to flood the way back into B, but you don't got the gunny like Dashy. Going for the Eagle Chow, lines up all 3. Now the close ones for the green wall is going to allow them to stack over towards B.
What an absolute set of shots out of Dashy. Can now play with some elevation over the corner. Ghosty, nah, get out of my face. Killing spree for Dashy. Mercules locking things down towards Patio, and Hook's cleaning up the spawn. What a turnaround, thanks to Bruce.
That's already 3 segments gone. If you are Hydra, you cannot afford to chow this. That time is going to be extended because Shotzzy on the OE just pulls him on that side of the map. Now it's Dashy's turn to potentially earn himself the cruise missile, but you're up by 7 lives. You got so much time to work with.
Indeed you do. Ghosty shows himself up top on the patio. Mercules taking an extended route over towards Rock. The 2 ARs, the last ones remaining, and Mercules wins an isolated 1v1. Little, oh my God, slammed! 6 for Dashy, shut down through window.
30 seconds to put 100 Thieves again in another top 8 placing.
It's gonna get to around 235. Generator's about to open up. You have to have it right here if you're Thieves, and you need to have it out of players like Envoy, players like Hydra. The subs have to sing a song here.
Dashy already finds 2 though. He's allowing his SMGs to try to work their way on in, but Hydra with the switch up is able to find 2 of his own. But Shotzzy, the man on a mission that makes things look impossible. He's making top crews so damn happy. Pops all 4. They need 10.
They could possibly win it off this next hit. 1 for Hydra, but everything else has to come through quickly, and Shotzi's not done. 5 in a row. Can he find the 6? This needs 1 more. Dashy follows up, and OpTic Gaming take down Thieves on the path to semis.
What a series between 2 juggernauts, but at the right time.
Hook gets away with 1 though, a tough gunfight. Evens the odds to a 3v3. Dashy just looking for any information. Metals though, takes out his SMG counterpart in Hook. Follow up, good from Real, leaving it down to 1 Mercules tag, but resets 1v1 with Super.
Battle of the rookies. Mercules is able to get out, but time is ticking. Only 30 seconds. Bomb going to be down right next to Courtyard. And Super with the repositioning, you're not going to be able to count him.
Oh, and he's getting proactive. Taking the space away. Super's got himself an SMG in the back pocket by the look of it. Merc up and over. Can he find the timing? He's able to find it. It just comes down to, does he get the gun up in time? And Mercules clutches up again for the 1v1.
This guy is living for the moment. Whenever he needs to make a big play, he gets it, but that's such a big gunfight there from the nuke.
Correct.
He is supposed to fall. That's an AR versus an SMG, with Rencor most likely holding the pre-aim. But he has unbelievable gun skill to give his team a chance there. They're trying to bait and switch over towards the shack side at well. They're looking for an opportunity with a couple of kills in sync.
Shotzi's already cleared connector. Metals is seen up top. Look at the route from Shotzzy. Patience for OpTic. Shotzzy has to clear off this backside defense, but he doesn't have a look at anybody. He's got eyes on Metals, but the clock is starting to tick in his ears. Here comes the play. He's able to find the kill in the Metals. Now turning back around, has Rencor seen over towards Tin. OpTic from the front, just need to deal with Real. They haven't found him yet, but Shotzzy makes the play. That's gonna be 3 dead. 7v8. First tick looking good. Big win for Merc. Everyone for the spawns of Heretics are coming off staggered. Second ticket's gonna be done. Redcore trying to clear out topside office. Metal's on the way in. He's able to find one, but not the second. It's
1v1.
just on the super. 1v1 potentially for the game. Stun comes through, it lands. He's waiting. The contest comes in. Last lives. Nade from Hook lands. Shotzzy, a little pinch. Able to find it all. And OpTic extend the series.
OpTic with their backs against the wall. Did not have any opportunities to make a mistake. They needed to chain kills together. And when Hook finds the opening, Shotzzy strikes for the second. Third player accounted for in 10, and then it's a bait and switch onto Real over towards Well. The player in courtyard to potentially find an opening. You get the player
Huge.
off hold. Now Shotzzy needs to get one.
He catches super with a nade out. Trophy system in place, but
Oh my God.
Shotzzy is just doing whatever he wants. Turn for Hook good. OpTic will flip the spawns again, and they'll bounce back and retake the lead once more.
Now you have to set up properly. 2 ARs through the middle of the map. One person watching the pinch. They're going trade for trade. The nuke is able to find two, but Rancor eliminates Shotzzy from the objective. It does not matter though, because the close spawns for OpTic allowed him to instantly hop back in.
Hook looking to finish off Metals. Toe taps with the pistol will work. First significant lead for OpTic in a while. But Heretics aren't done yet. Hook putting him in their place. Follow-up, good for the ARs of OpTic. They're gonna break the 200-point threshold.
This is all their time. Now you're going to the contest fest at P5. Heretics last time really couldn't make up in a difference. It was a 50-point lead when they left P4. It was a 50-point lead when they left P5. You need a good chunk of time here. You need to find kills and chain.
Long route from Shotzzy, but he has an AR. Has to be careful with this, as again, it felt like all of OpTic were running the AMS right now. Hook's got an SMG out. Shotzzy will pull one as he comes back off the respawn. Mercules in the corner, able to find one. A little bit of damage on the Rencor. Hook trying to follow off of that, trying to get the double, but no. Dashy inside, not able to tally Rencor, who's good for 3 off the reload. No, doesn't fully reset it. Shotzzy takes over once again. Mercy, someone put this guy down.
It's the last guy in the hard point for the Heretics is going to be Metals. He's going to fall. So OpTic now have the spawns that they want. You trap them over towards Green Crate, and you already have a player working on the pinch. You got to slow it down if you're the Heretics.
Heretics are in some major trouble, though. Mercules showing force over towards the RV. Still in the hard point is OpTic. Cannot win here, but boy, can they get close. Nade for super connects. Shotzzy is off the reload, though. Not able to take down either member, though, from the Heretics. And now we take our focus back over to P1 with Mercules playing through the exit, looking for everything, but Metals will back down.
They only need 14 seconds. Heretics have one last hoorah push, and then this gunfight goes to Dashy.
Mercules backs away. OpTic still in the hard point. Here comes the final approach. Mercules finds the first shutdown. Super's got to find a way to get in. You want him at 5? Let's go again.
It doesn't matter how much OpTic are down on rewind HP, just like champs. They continue to rally together. The P3, P4 on the second half of the game was the turning point. Miami had it. They had it. The Heretics got all 4 in the feed, but who was it once again to break them down? Shotzzy, Shotzzy, Shotzzy forces the game 5.
Oh, mercy me, what are we watching? What a display, though. You called it halfway through that game. It's another slow start for OpTic. Things getting a little squirrely. And I wonder if it's Merc to come through at the comp like, yo, we're good. Let's just slow things down. Do it like we did at Champs and do it like we did yesterday. Fence pushing forward towards Elevator once again. OpTic playing back here, though, and a little bit of a delayed hit up towards mid.
It's all about calculated risk at this point. None other than Shotzzy. Already putting himself in a very good position. Real strikes for the first blood, though.
Yeah,
that's bomb player.
Yeah, Shotzzy's got to go quickly. And old Rancor's got a knife out. It reacts perfectly. Merc was able to make the numbers a little bit more manageable, 2v3. And Dashy will collect the bomb. And maybe get to work over towards B, where it is relatively open at the moment.
The Heretics are just not going to allow them, even in a man disadvantage, to get the bomb at A. So 35 seconds ago, Mercules trying to locate potentially where Rencor is. Bomb is now going down.
Finds super for free, 2v2. Breaks the glass. Real will drop and join Metals to retake over through tower side. This is a bold challenge, though, especially with Mercules still in position here. Real will go up top. Metals will wrap around the sidewalk. Dashy has backed up. This first contact is everything, and Mercules has the freebie. Sure does. And how about it? Dashy follows up behind it. A massive bounce back 2v4 for OpTic.
Unreal. Out of a rookie and one of the most clutch players we have ever seen in the league. You just take your time on your approach. It's Mercules who finds a trade over towards tower. Again, up by 1. Back on the defensive side. Not afford to give Heretics that first blood.
Yeah, very similar offensive look here for Heretics with Metals. AR with the bomb. Trying to peek over through the bottom side of A, but Shotzzy just gets isolation over towards the top side of the map. Hook was there to supply the support if there was an AR to check, and it's now all of a sudden an early 4v3 for OpTic.
Yeah, Real there was thinking that Super had his pinch. He had the tower control, but he was playing it real safe in the spawn, and now get out of here. Shotzzy for a double. Insane with the way that he is playing in these last couple of maps. Give him the ace. MVP Shotzzy is on point.
Just a perfect play call from OpTic.
And this is where experience comes into play. Keep in mind, they were just in a grand final a couple weeks ago. They are not afraid to make plays. You got Heretics taking a slow and steady approach, which worked for them on map number 2. But when you're giving up all that space, Shotzzy's the type of player, he's gonna always...
Action through mid door, you gotta get out of elevator. You don't wanna put yourself in a spot to even go 1-for-1. Just keep your numbers. Well done. Defense for OpTic. Gonna pull a page out of the Heretics defensive playbook as they try to hit their big door. Super delayed play coming on the backside of it. Finds the first. Dashy still trying to hang on towards this trophy on tower, but Super puts him in the dirt. Mercules, though, proactive as you could ever imagine. Oh, finds at least one trade. Now has an SMG to work with. Tries to change things up. Has his health back and will reset the fight to the 1v2.
Head on a swivel now if you're the Heretics. The bomb is going to get planted. Does the rookie have an insane momentum?
Nade over the back. Not gonna tag. Has he beat the timing here? Finds the first, looking for the 1v1. Once again off the reset! Oh! A 1v3 for Mercules! Unbelievable!
He does not shy away from the moment. He is here to be in it. A rookie who was added to the team a couple months ago, who put himself on the map a couple months ago, pulls off a 1v3 with the pressure at its highest. What an insane play. The way that he values his life, the way that he repositioned himself. But that's 3 dead. Get on the hill.
Here we go. Here we go. P1 to close it out. Can we get another big break from Surge? Abuza there with the Jackal. Nasty as well. Onto Shotzzy, trying to keep this play going. There's the tags. Traded out again, and Surge are good.
Surge are good for now, and a split spawn for OpTic might work out, but Neptune reads the spawns. Now you flip the spawns again. 40 seconds. They cannot win it here, but you need every single kill in the feed to keep him away.
Never looking for his 5th. You're still holding the hard point. Watching out for the next wave. In they come. Through the thresholds. It's going to be a 2-angle attack right now for OpTic. Nasty on one side. 2-piece. Still holding the front. Last contest. Surge are good.
20 seconds still here, and now OpTic need to make a crucial decision. We cannot afford to give up this time. They got to fight their way through P1. They still only need 6 seconds.
Holding on. P2, it's within reach. Dashy and Shotzzy on theirs. And Nasty now
still do it.
All alone. The game could end here. Nasty's got to move. Fight his way forward. No, it's done. Map 1 complete. OpTic with the quick maths. Closing it out on P1 Rewind. And there's the shots. 0-4 now in the back, still going. The dance is good. The dance is done. Hook knows the steps, and he walks away with it. 30 seconds to go here on the second set of P2. And the first go around, it was all OpTic, and it's looking that way again.
And this is a good chunk of time to take if you are the green wall. Because now you know that with the lead that you have, Surge have to approach this. They cannot afford to give up this time here, but the more aggressive that they are, this is when OpTic can start to take space. They're more focused on just soaking up all this hill time, keeping that 100-point lead in their back pocket.
Still looking to be 100 points after a couple more moments. Shotzzy 2018, lovely stuff out of him. Dashing on a 4 spree, fully streaked out. Incredibly useful here on a map like Rewind. A few of the hard points, there is no cover, and it is wide open. Number 6, gifted a good one. Makes the most of it. Shotzy's all good. Oh, the follow-up. If that was the jab, here comes the knockout blow.
The spawns are being blocked. You're not going to be able to survive on the hard.
Oh!
The break is going to come on in, but a team kill is only going to assist Vancouver potentially on holding this down. If you are OpTic, 40 seconds still on P3, you're going to give this a couple more good pushes because you have the side of the map that you want.
OpTic with a nice 2-0 lead. Let's go for a listen in with OpTic.
I didn't think it's power. No one at the door.
Hitting it.
Watch out, big girl. Watch out, big girl. Let's go, Sam. Watch out.
Hip on it. Hip on it.
I won. I'm on
one shot.
bench. I have my bench. Just hold it. We don't have to plant yet.
I'm planning it. I'll give you a trophy.
Could be Sparrow.
I'm dropping.
Yo, big door.
Okay, I'm helping you.
I think there's 2.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I have Sparrow. You guys can hold that, right?
Yeah.
They still there? Let me know when you see them.
You should activate now, Kelly.
Wait, one guy's here. We're good. I have Sparrow. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yo, Sparrow.
Hold your big there.
Sparrow on me.
For that. I'm trying to.
1 HP Sparrow. 1 HP.
He has a Sparrow. He could bench.
Please watch out.
I have Sparrow there.
Nice, play together. Let's get Victor, right?
Yep, he's in.
Let's
Fucking go, baby.
Let's go. Bruce, thank you.
Perfectly executed round, stud.
And beautiful communication right there out of the nuke. He understands, okay, we get our trophies down in towards A, we walk away with the majority of the trades. But in the numbers advantage, someone has to try to make a big time play. So just gaining that information allows his team to know that at least the positioning of 1. Dashy throws a shoulder on the side of computers, and both players out. 2 players from OpTic sitting on bottom blue, just trying to time their pinch to perfection. Here comes Mercules with the SMG, puts down shots onto Neptune, but his teammates are starting to fall, so he has to value his life.
He doesn't get the trade, so you've still got numbers over here right now for Surge. Dashy, this little 3 spree might become a 4. He can get the guys on zone. No one's looking top. No one's got eyes on top mid just yet. It's free pickings. Fish in a barrel right now as Surge, the zone is stopped. And a life lead still, but what a dire position to be in.
Now you're hitting the reset button again, but this time Hook is already here to ruin the party. Final 30 seconds. You gotta get past the nuke. Lines up a double. That's good enough to at least put your teammates in the right positions.
To be hit the last charge of Surge here on Protocol. 20 seconds to move. Anyone in the back line here? Mercules has been identified. The 380 and 360 sticks not going to happen, and he's got to make his way towards zone. That is going to be a boozer. Onto the time, and once again Dashy, a 6 spree. Nasty's down as well. A boozer has to make something happen alone. 0-4 from upstairs now. 10, and with a huge lead.
That's a big double kill after 0-4 falls because he spawns all the way at O, but as soon as that new hill pops and Mercules is in a position to contest it, lines up 3 with the wall bang and the pistol. So OpTic technically win the rotation, have control of top pad. Vancouver letting this game get out of hand.
It's starting to get real bad. It's getting a bit squirrely. 4 spree from Mercules halfway towards that Hellstorm. Over the top. No one's getting close to time. Mercules still alive. 2 in the feed. 3 in the feed. Last man down. 4 dead.
Another clean 4 dead, and Shotzy's already reading the spawns. They are feeling themselves. We gotta listen to them. Bravia listening with OpTic.
Go new.
He's still flat. One shot flat. One shot flat.
That guy's running by the 2v1. I'm looking.
2v1? They stun me.
I beat the new. Get him in.
I might jump up. I can't.
Dirty new.
Where? Bottom in the corner. He's weak going to time. Weak going to time. Stay alive. Tell you it. Watch out, bottom. He's bottom mid. Dead.
He's on time.
I'm chowing up.
I'm also chowing up. Go, Mason.
What's that rock?
I died.
What's that? I saw him.
He's close up.
Anytime here at P2.
They are being suffocated. Not an ounce of air. Surge drowning in their own time. OpTic on the hold. A pinch opportunity here from Neptune. No 2-piece. And Dashy, oh my word, finds himself another. The reach out! Big Bruce! Oh! That is unbelievable! Will it be their bodies or their minds that break first for Surge?
And they gotta rotate. You just have to rotate. You're down by almost 130. OpTic are about to breach that 200-point mark. Everyone is frying. Neptune at 4-18, having a generational stinker, but it's still a contest here at P3.
Point to hold as Surge dig their nails in to try and survive.
And it's a 2-2 split. A 2-2 split, an 0-4 Nasty, combining for a couple clutch kills. Here comes Shotzzy.
Shotzzy finds the trade, and Surge still hold on. It may be fingertips, but their hands are still in.
And now it's Hook on the pinch. Already finds an opening. You got the numbers. You got to fight them.
Man off, pistol up, but the trades are still effective. And what do you know? OpTic have found it. That was it. It's done. I don't believe it. Dominance on the grandest stage of the gaming world. OpTic are the champions of the Esports World Cup.
Story couldn't be any better. A slow start, but a phenomenal finish to the season. They solidify themselves as the best roster in Black Ops 6.